Tell me, do you watch my reactions? You will. What is poppin', phenoms and future phenoms, man? I hope you guys are having a phenomenal Saturday and a phenomenal weekend so far. If you're new to the channel, hit that like, drop that subscribe as always, and turn on notifications, man, because we dropping these videos daily, alright? Yo, you guys sent me an article. This is very interesting. Infinity War writers on how to fix DCEU. This is interesting. So it says, presently, Marvel Studios can't do no wrong as they are coming off a string of blockbusters, which include Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, and the Avengers Infinity War. The latter and its sequel, the currently untitled Avengers 4, was written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, who are also responsible for Marvel's Captain America movies. On the flip side, Marvel's direct competition isn't doing so well, as it has a string of so-so movies, with Wonder Woman being the lone standout. Man of Steel, Suicide Squad, Batman v Superman, and Justice League weren't as well received by both critics and fans. So how would Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely fix the DCEU? Kevin Smith actually asked the pair how they would fix the DC movies on a recent live podcast. You guys, this is in quotes, you guys have made wonderful films about people, Smith said. You don't make movies about superheroes, you make movies about people who have these powers, and they happen to have these powers. That being said, if somebody offered you a ton of money and sways you to the dark side and said, fix these movies, and how would you fix the DC universe? This is also in quotes. I would look at what Marvel did out of necessity, in that they didn't have their A-list characters, Marcus replied. They didn't have Spider-Man, they didn't have the X-Men. They went down a line and found a ... He's pretty famous, he's Iron Man, but he wasn't there. And they made a really good movie out of it, which they really did. That's back in the time where Marvel wasn't doing so well. The Marvel route saw the characters first introduced in the standalone films and then put together in the Avengers, while the DCEU put the Justice League characters together first as a cameo in the Batman v Superman and then fully as a team in Justice League movie. Marcus thinks the Marvel approach is best. I might put Batman and Superman and everybody else. I mean, Wonder Woman is doing fine aside from a second, Marcus said. Go through the vast world and go that guy or that girl and go, let's just make a really good movie and not a universe and see what happens. There's a lot of spaghetti being thrown at the wall. McFeely admitted he isn't that big into DC, but offers to start with making just one good movie. My familiarity, dang, I cannot talk today. Familiarity with the DC universe is not that great, but I can just say I cannot talk, man. Strategically make one, McFeely said, to quote Justice League, save one person. Kevin Smith recognized the quote as well. You would fix them with their own advice? That's funny. Batman quoted that to the Flash in Justice League before he was actually going into action. It probably should be said that Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely aren't without their own so comic book properties, as the first Captain America was pretty average, and they also did the ABC Agent Carter series, and Thor Dark World is considered the worst Marvel movie by some. Even Captain America Civil War was just okay in my book. I thought Civil War was dope. I didn't think that was just okay. I thought that was a really good movie. But I did really like both Captain Americas, the Winter Soldier, and the Avengers Infinity War a lot. Yeah, Winter Soldier was definitely lit. That was definitely good. I love that movie. So, pretty much, he offers advice for them to do standalone movies first. I mean, that makes perfect sense. Honestly, I think it's kind of common sense if you ask me, because you're building that character up for people to care about. So, it's pretty common sense to me. Honestly, I think they should have did that route, but I think they're in such a hurry to compete with Marvel that, they wanted to put together Justice League, but it really didn't work. And it's sad to say, I love, y'all know I'm a diehard Batman fan, and Justice League, they just, Batman just made me mad sometimes. He was laughing too much, he was joking too much. Like, it's cool to have some jokes. I've said this a million times, but they really messed him up, man. Batman don't joke. He's serious. He's serious about business, and yeah, he was just too jokey in that movie for me. But that quote was funny. The one where he said, "Save one person, start with one movie." That I thought that was pretty funny that they used Batman's own reference for them to fix their universe. But yo, I mean, that's cool that that they're not what's the exact word, they're not scared to speak out and try to help the DCEU because they see that DCEU is in their downtime, and which Marvel's been there as well. So everybody, every company, everything goes through a downtime. You got to go down to come up. That's all I can say. And I hope DCEU gets it together soon though, because I really do want to see some good movies. Well, I know we got Wonder Woman 2 coming out and Aquaman. So maybe with these standalone movies that they're actually bringing out, it will make the universe better. And we're also getting that Flashpoint Paradox movies, or not Paradox, that's a cartoon, but we're getting the Flashpoint movie. So anything could change in the universe with the Flashpoint. If you don't know what Flashpoint is Flash goes back in time to save his mom, and it alters the timeline, so it's different realities. If you haven't seen the cartoon, definitely go check the cartoon out. It's really good. Batman is dead. Bruce Wayne is dead. He died in the alley, and so did his mom, but his dad lived, and Thomas Wayne became Batman, except the Batman that uses guns and have red eyes. So, and he kills people. And it's crazy. Or no. Batman's mom didn't die alive. She became Harley Quinn. So it's a very interesting twist to the Flashpoint. So I'm really curious to see how the DCEU really does that movie. I want to see which direction they go in. But yo, let me know what you guys thought about this. Let me know what you guys thought about them trying to help DCEU out with some advice. If you enjoyed my reaction to this article / reading, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share. All right. If you did not, hit that like, that share, subscribe anyway. So, brother, what is going on today, man? I'm not even going to edit this out. But, yo, I'm like losing my train of thought. I don't know what's going on. I did just wake up from that. Maybe that's it. But, yo, I'm just going to catch y'all in the next video, man. 100,000 subscribers is the ground time. Let's get it.